Yes. So, in the first stanza, we see that an old man is going on a lone highway, alone on a long highway, lone highway. Came at the evening cold and grey to a chasm vast and deep wide, through which was flowing a sullen tide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The sullen stream had no fear for him, but he turned when safe on the other side and built a bridge to span the tide. Okay. The bridge builder, this old man, it is being described, describing the progress of an old man walking. He is walking along a highway when he came to a chasm or opening in the ground, difference that was deep and wide, huge distance. There was no way to go easily around. The waters that flowed inside it was sullen, angry. And the old man decided that he has to do something about it. How to cross this? It is this desire for him to help, to make the world a better place. Not just for himself, but for everyone else. That is the heart of this poem. You must be thinking, Ronin sir is not saying poem. It's not poem, it's poem. Okay? Poem. But we Indians call it as poem. It's poem. 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 We don't have the E. Is that. So, this place is desired to help make the world a better place, not just for oneself, but for everyone else. That is at the heart of this poem. This is the theme why this poem became and has remained as popular as it is. The first stanza contains examples of personification with the depiction of the stream as sullen. Sullen stream, angry stream. It's going through, it's got no destination, it's destroying everything and going. Angry. Once the old man has traversed the waters and gotten to the other side rather than leaving, he decides to stay and build a bridge. I have crossed. I need to build a bridge so that people can come and go. Whoever comes after me, I won't be using it anymore. Old man, said the fellow pilgrim near, you are wasting your strength with building here. Your journey will end with the ending day. You will never again will pass this way. You have crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build this bridge at evening tide? Now, in the second and third, there is dialogue. What are dialogues? A conversation between two or more characters. There is a dialogue here, right? In the first lines, the old man is spoken to by a pilgrim, another person who is also traveling. He tells the man he is wasting his time. He does not have the same desire to help as the man does. That person is another different type of person. He said, don't worry, why are you wasting your time? He is not interested in helping. This person is a better representative of the majority of those who would have crossed the waters. Majority, we don't want to help anybody. We are always looking out for ourselves in life. The old man, the pilgrim says that the old man's journey will end with the ending day. This is a roundabout way of saying that the old man is quite old and that he'll never again pass this way. He'll die between them. So why the pilgrim is wondering, would he waste his time building the bridge that he'll never use? Right? We'll keep it till here. Read this poem and try to listen to my video again if I have said anything wrong, and we'll come back again. I'll just read the last stanza. The builder lifted his old grey head. Good friend, in the path I have come, he said. There followed after me today a youth whose feet must pass this way, this chasm that has been as not to me. To that fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Good friend, I am building this bridge for him. Awesome. Fantastic. The bridge builder contains the old man's response. He is confident in his choice to remain there and build the bridge. He speaks about the future, about the youth that may come along after this way. For the old man, the river is not an obstacle, but it might be for someone else. If he does not build it, he fears that someone will be injured. The old man makes it clear to this pilgrim, who he calls a good friend, just as a common greeting, that he is building the bridge for the future youth that he does not know. The poem ends there and the reader can only predict what happens next. With the old man finished the bridge. But more importantly, what bridges the poet is asking can the reader, can you the reader, or me the reader, build in your own life? Right? Can we build something in our life to help out people, think about people? Are we doing something for the people? He's trying to join something. Do something that I won't be here, no problem, but I'll do it for some people who can use it so that they are not hurt. That thinking he's doing. He's not just building a bridge just to mere cross it. He's trying to join out boundaries, get people to know the unknown. Read this poem properly. Try to understand. and do the word meanings. You will come to know. I have explained it. I guess you will try to understand it too. Bye bye. God bless. Take care. Best of luck for your exams and enjoy life. Respect your parents and love them as much as you can.